today I'm going to be doing an oral narration on my book of discoveries, and it's going to be over pages 190 to 200. So the chapter is chapter 27, Magellan Sails Round the World. So what happened was he went on a trip, and he wanted to go get to this place called the Spice Islands, and it was a place of tons of spices and just gorgeous things. But they would have a few mishaps, a few bumps in the road. So they took 3 ships. The San Antonio, the Victoria, the Concepcio, and the Trinidad. No, wait, the Victoria, the Trinidad, the San Antonio, the Conception, and the Santiago. Sorry, 5 ships. But some of those ships got, well, 2 of them got busted. Well, one got busted in the weather. By the weather, it hit the rocks. And the second one had leaks in it or something. I don't remember. And so they started sailing, and they would meet a lot of dangerous people, not just people, like diseases. Like they would meet scurvy along the way. And things that were very dangerous for them. And they had to sail around the Atlantic Ocean, like in the Atlantic Ocean and also in the Peaceful Ocean. The Peaceful Ocean. The Pacific. Now we know that it's called the Pacific. We know that, but they didn't know what it's called. But Magellan only named that because, like, he named the Pacific Ocean the Pacific because Pacific means peaceful ocean, and when they were sailing on it, it was a peaceful ocean. So he decided, hey, I might as well name it Peaceful Ocean because it might be always peaceful, even though it probably isn't always peaceful. They met some. They sailed into the Philippines. They discovered that. But Indians had already, or the Filipinos, it was already inhabited. So, Ferdinand Magellan tried to convert them to Christianity, but they were stuck in their ways, so they didn't like it. And so, he kept trying to do it, but then they wanted war. So, they were going to have a war. But before the day of the war, Ferdinand sent some of his men, like 1 or 2, maybe, or 3 of his men over there and tell him to convert to Christianity and serve the Spaniards. But they didn't listen. They probably killed them. Or, whatever. So then they had war, and the Philippines had 1,000 men. Ferdinand had 50. So Ferdinand only had half of how many men the Filipinos had. So they went to war, and a lot of his men were falling and getting killed. But the saddest part was that Ferdinand got stabbed in the leg. So then he fell down in the water, and then one of the Filipinos, when he was in the water and he didn't stand up or whatever, he obviously couldn't. I don't know if they chopped off his head or what. It's kind of gruesome, sorry. But they killed him. And he died in the Philippines, and the whole the rest of the crew that survived was very sad. So one of the crew members, I think, or the captain, or like his right-hand man or something. Right-hand man became captain, even though he didn't assign him to be. He became it anyways because he thought he knew Ferdinand, and he knew how to conduct it. So that was most of what happened in my book. I watched something yesterday about Ferdinand Magellan. So that kind of helped me understand what they went through, and they also went through scurvy. They had a disease, and it was called scurvy, which is a lack of vitamin C. So a lot of men died, and when they got back, they got back to Spain. There was only one boat, I think, and 18 men. So of all the 50 that died went, only 18 of them survived. So that was really sad. So, thank you for watching. Leave a comment below if you liked this video, and give that like button some love. Thanks for watching. Bye!